What is up, Goat World? It is me, your boy JDZ, and I'm back at you with another Goat format video. Another title has been claimed. Another up-and-coming player just clinched their ticket to the next Goat format World Championship. With me today, I have a player that you may not recognize, you may not know, but he's on the ascent to take over the game. The next player. With me today, I have on phone, I have the champion of the most recent Patreon World Championship qualifier, Mr. Joey Neutral Ground. Talk to him real quick, Joey. What you got, baby? How you been? How you feeling? Thank you for coming on the program.
Hey, how you doing, JDG? Thank you. I appreciate the invite.
You know, no doubt, man, no doubt. I really appreciate you coming on. Congratulations to you for punching your tickets to the World Championship tournament that's taking place in October. But real quick, for everyone who don't know, please just take your lap real quick and introduce yourself to the GOAT world for people who don't know who Joey Neutral Grounds is, and tell them about yourself.
Hey, how you doing? My name is Joey Neutral Ground. I'm from New York. I've been playing GOAT for a while now. I played in the beginning, back in the day, while GOAT was happening.
Right.
I stopped playing in 2006, and then I came back recently, last season, at the end of it, thanks to my good friend Doug the Goose. He was trying to get me to get online and play for months. I wouldn't get online. He finally got me to go get a computer and get online. And I tried to get my invite last year. Unfortunately, I was only able to play in 2 events. Scrubbed out both events. So.
Okay, me too. You know, so I'm still trying to work on getting that invite. You say you're from New York?
Just know upstairs I'm going hard. Bing bong.
You know, so there's a lot of people. New York, that's kind of unfair. Do you ever get a chance to get out and play in person? Because I know it's a lot of talent out there in New York. I'm super jealous because, you know what I'm saying, everybody know I want to get out here and play in public too, for real. Do you ever get to go to any of those real IRL events? I know Carl hosts events sometimes. I know a lot of players host events. Do you get to play in person?
Yeah, I played at a couple call events. I play at a store called Gamer's Choice.
Okay.
That's my local. I go there every week. Every Tuesday's GOATs. I just topped Tuesday with the same deck I just won with.
Oh, damn. Okay. This event, talk to me about what made you bring this deck to this event. I'm about to show it here very soon.
Okay, so I'm a Mystic Tomato fan. I love Mystic Tomato. I feel like it's such a great card.
As you can tell by the profile picture. Hold up, real quick, Joey. I'm sorry. So here is the deck that Joey decided to take to this event. Joey you went undefeated in this? No, it was Swiss.
I went.
Okay.
X2 I topped. I came in 7th, and then I went undefeated at top 8.
Oh, nice. So for you that don't know, during this event, this was a test run to try out Swiss in an online event. I thought it went relatively good. Some people had their doubts about it. We tried it before; it didn't work out. But I thought. What did you think about that event? Did you think it went pretty smooth, or what?
It actually went pretty fast. It was actually pretty good. I actually liked the event. Of course, I won. So of course,
of course.
So, I'm a little biased, but it was a great event. It was so many great players. Honestly, it was like really good.
Okay, that's dope, man. All right, but this deck. So here's the deck you decided to take. I'm a huge fan of what you got going on. You know what I'm saying? If y'all don't know, all y'all new people out here, this is in fact GOAT Control. So I'm gonna let Joey Neutral Ground take it away. Why in the hell did you bring GOAT Control? How did it run for you? What are some of the card choices you picked? What are some of the inspiration behind this deck? And just take it away, man. Whatever you want to say about this deck.
Before we start this, I'm gonna be honest. This is a deck that I took the core from Left Arm Suffering.
Okay.
He actually topped the FLC with this deck, and so when I seen it, he played 2 of my most favorite cards, which is Apprentice Magician and Mystic Tomato. During that era, in GO format, those were 2 really good cards. You either played one or the other. You never really played both. But the fact that he played both was amazing. And I seen that at top, he played a couple card choices that I didn't like, so I ended up changing them. And so I gotta give him his credit because he's the one that created the deck. I just piloted at a different event and it paid off properly.
I can see that, yeah. Here's the deck that Joey Neutral Ground's talking about. Here's Left Arm Suffering's deck. You know, here's a deck that he topped GFC 17 with GOAT Control. He came out, had a spectacular event. Joey saw that, tweaked it, made it his own. So what were some of the cards you think I like the Apprentice Magician. I like the Mr. Tomato. What are some of the cards you think that overperformed in this event? And what are some of the cards you think didn't do so great? If you had to play this deck again, what would you trash can out of there for the folks at home?
But honestly, Creature Swap overperformed. It was such a great card. It really did. It really did its job. Roy the Cree really shut a lot of decks down. People couldn't really figure out what to do with it.
Yeah, just like you said, with that event, the GSC 17 happened, and a lot of people were going to be playing Warriors coming into that event. So this deck is kind of like good against that. So in that field, in that Patreon event, a lot of Warriors showed up. I think you have a naturally good matchup against all those decks.
Yeah, it was a great matchup. I honestly only played, I think, one Warrior, two Warriors, Killer and Night Moves.
Shout out SDL. Shout out Night Moves.
Night Moves actually one of my losses in Swiss.
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad I'm kind of disappointed I didn't get to play him in top 8 because I wanted revenge, but he did good. He beat me. He actually 2-0'd me.
He just hit you with that. He just hit you with that. Hit you with that Warrior Spice and just took you down.
Yeah, it was King Tiger. Wang is the best card against this deck. It really stops Tsukiyomi, it stops Meta, it stops Tomatoes, it stops Safegoats. So when I played him, I literally had 3 Metas in my hand. There was nothing I could do. And a Tsukiyomi.
Well, is this deck something that you think you would play again in future events, like going forward?
Yeah, I think I will. I would probably it's a side deck. I would have to adjust the side deck a little bit. Like Left Arm Suffering, his deck, he played Abyss Soldier. I don't really like Abyss Soldier, so I opted for DD War Lady because I feel like DD War Ladies are 1-for-1 against Chaos Sorcerer or BLS. And there's a King Dragoon. He's a big problem. Once he comes out, it's hard to get him off the board.
Mm-hmm.
DD War Lady trades with him too.
And what about the side, dude? You gotta talk about the side. You gotta talk about the side.
All right. So the side is 5 cards out the side deck. I didn't use the whole tournament. I didn't use 2 Karibos. I didn't use 2 Curse Seals, and I didn't use Threatening Roll because I never played no Stein Gate, which is basically what they're in there for.
Okay.
Cyberstein overperformed. I sided him in every game 2-3.
Are you serious?
Every single game 2-3. No matter what opponent I played, I put in Stein.
And they never saw it coming. Doing work.
They never saw it coming because the first game they probably hit like 2 tomatoes. One got a Singing, another one got another tomato. So they never really expected for a Stein, which kind of gave me the edge. And the fact that they also worried about decrease, so most of them were siding some of their traps out. So it gave me better. Cyberstein overperformed this event.
What about Breaker in the side, man? That's a little crazy. I don't know. What do you think about having Breaker in the side deck opposed to starting Breaker? That's a super good card, and it goes well against a lot of matchups, man. Not playing Breaker in 2022 just seems a little wild.
Yeah, Breaker's good, but the problem with Breaker is that I play 3 Decrees, Space, and Heavy. So if I play a Breaker, now I'm playing another Destruction card while I already Decrease face up. I'm just destroying a card that's already being stopped. Mm-hmm. So I really needed it. And the fact that almost every card in Turbo is chainable. Is like
okay.
And then if you play Warriors, if you break a back row and you do get the break off, Breaker's smaller than most of the Warriors. So it's like now I got a monster that just destroyed the back row, but I got a monster that's bigger than me.
So when did you ever bring him in?
I sided him in against Burn. I sided him in against if I seen people heavy back row, or if I knew game 2 they was gonna side in back row removal, I took out my Decrees and I took out Goats and I would put it in traps and put it in Breaker, so that while everybody's trying to get rid of my back row, I'm sided in cards that are chainable now. I'm sided in Dust Tornado. I'm Breaker. I got Ring back in. I got Torrential and Merfolk, so it kind of evened out because people was expecting to play against Decree. Now I got a trap card that you wasn't expecting. You're over summoning and I Torrential 1-for-4.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's thinking, man. See, that's smart. I think Left Arm was doing stuff like that too during his time. So man, what? So you say you played one Warrior. What were some of your matchups? Do you remember your pre-Swiss matchups, or do you remember your Swiss matchups, or do you remember your top 8? Like, who did you play against? What kind of decks did they have? What are some of the things that happened during that event, if you can remember?
So funny thing is, round 1 of the Swiss event, I played my teammate Duck Goose.
No, you didn't.
Yes, round one of Patreon. It's me and Duck Goose. I'm like, oh man, we both don't have our invites, so it's like, oh
You
man,
got
we're
to get
really
it. You
playing.
got to. You got to do it.
Yeah.
You got to put your own homie down sometime. It happens. It happens. You got to do it.
So I played him. I ended up getting that win. Unfortunately,
Mm.
it was a hard win. He was probably one of the hardest opponents I played. Night Moves beat me. He beat me. I lost the Birdman. Birdman beat me with Burn.
Oh man, no. Okay, he beat me too.
I got
I played Birdman. Birdman beat me. Oh, he got so lucky and beat me. But that's not. This ain't about me. This ain't about me. I played that event.
got my revenge in top eight though, because we ended up playing again in
Oh,
top eight.
nice. Okay. Okay. Shout out
So
to Birdman too.
yeah, Birdman, he's a great player. I played a couple people. I played Dog Magician.
Okay.
He was hard. I played him last round. He was the final decision that I actually made top. I played SD Killer.
That's always
He was playing Warriors.
that's always tough though. But your deck is
And
like well suited to be Warrior.
he was good though. He's really good. I just happened to draw better than him, and he was probably he was the matchup I was really worried about,
Mm-hmm.
because I'm not against Warriors, and he's like one of the best Warrior players. So it's like, what kind of luck is that?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
And then I played John Wick in the finals, which was the hardest matchup of the whole night. We literally went to game 3, and it was a grind.
So playing John Wick. I mean, everybody know who John Wick is. You know what I'm saying? He's certified. You know, in the game. You know what I'm saying? He's a definitely a top player, top talented player. You roll
Yeah,
in
he's
there.
very talented.
He's extremely talented. You roll in there, you know, I think everyone would assume you would be the underdog, you know what I'm saying? Because you're still on the grind, you're still on the come up. He's already kind of been there, had the titles and all that kind of stuff. So what were your thoughts going into that matchup? Like, how were you feeling going into it?
Playing John Wick. I already knew he was a good player. I played him in real life.
Okay.
We actually played at one of the car events. And it's funny because we came up in the conversation. He's like, yo, I don't think we ever played each other. I'm like, yeah, we played in real life. He's like, for real? Then I told him what we played at, and he's like, oh yeah, I remember you. I know you.
Nice. Okay.
He actually beat me in real life. He beat me that tournament. I actually lost in top 4 to him. It was really good. It was a great match. His drawing skills are remarkable. Like he literally graceful into Pot and Upstart and Thunder Dragon. It was amazing. I'm like, oh my god! Like,
I think I saw that match. I was watching the stream. Shout out to the streamers, and he was saying something like, "Man, let me manifest a win right here." Was that? Did he say that? Do you remember that? It was like yo,
amazing.
it was like, I'm gonna manifest this win real quick, and he started doing it too. I was like, hold up, man, come on now, that don't make no sense. And
it was. I'm sitting there like, and he really just drove this. Like, wow.
And he almost pulled it off, but you know what? The fate wasn't with him that day. You know what I'm saying? It was your day. It was your time to shine, man. You are now worlds qualified. Now you got to go to this world event, and you're going to make some noise. How you going to finish in this event? How you going to do it?
This event, I'm going to take it. I'm hoping we're going to go good. I'm trying to, my teammate from Eleutheros,
Corn.
he just got his invites. You know, Corman in the building.
Zoidberg, old Zoidberg with the corn. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the corn, man. Y'all killing it, man. Y'all killing it.
We're doing good in the War League.
Y'all doing work.
Real good in the War League. We're number 1 right now.
Yeah. No doubt. Nobody can't doubt the corn, man. Everybody eating corn tonight.
Yeah, DG Forever, Ron Swanson, Sparky, Duck the Goose, Zoidberg. Great team. Amazing.
I think I'm excited to see how many more invites you gonna get this year.
I'm trying to get as many as I can. They're giving better prizes now. You're getting buys with invites. So the more we get, the better.
You know, I think you can do it, man. I'm looking forward to it, Joey. I think you got what it takes. I'm still trying to get one myself. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to be like Joey. Maybe I can move up in the world and get my Yu-Gi-Oh game up, man. Teach me something. You never know. Hey, man, look. I really appreciate you dropping by, man, and coming through the studio, hanging out with your boy JDZ, showing me this beautiful deck. Shout out to you. Shout out to you say you got some inspiration from Left Arm. Shout out to him too, man, for doing that. I think you did it well, but you still had to play it. You still had to you still had to show up. You still had to do it, man. I think you did it right. Got them, man. So I really appreciate you doing that, man. Congratulations to you and everything you've accomplished, man. And I hope you continue to play and get more invites and more invites. And if you want to participate in these events, make sure you swing by goatformat.com and get in there to have these events all the time. You know what I'm saying? You could be the next Joey, getting the world's invite and moving on to the next moving on. You know what I'm saying? And getting your Yu-Gi-Oh cloud up, man. So you know what I'm saying? Anybody else you want to shout out, Joey, before we sign this bad boy on off?
Yeah, shout out to the core man. Shout out to Team Nutri-Grounds. That's in real life team.
Okay.
We're planning on taking over. The Goose, Carl White, that's my friend. Appreciate him. There's a couple other members that are coming up and rising. They're gonna be on the map soon, hopefully. And we're gonna see how this goes. Keep playing Yu-Gi-Oh.
That's what's up, man. You got the whole city. You got the whole city on your back right now. You know what I'm saying? All right, brother. Hey, man. Again, thank you, brother. I really appreciate it. So, if you like what you see here, tell me what you think about. So, you at home watching this, tell me what you think about Joey's deck. Tell me what you think about this event. Tell me what you think about the calls. Is it right? Is it wrong? Do you agree? Do you disagree? Make sure you get into the comments. Let your boy JD know, man. We're trying to make this thing happen. But until then, shout out to the real ones. Salute to the OGs. Make sure you guys keep playing Ghosts. Until the next time, I'm JDZ. Peace.
This program was made possible by the Corporation for Public Broadcasting and by contributions to your PBS station from viewers like you. Thank you.